Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time to reconnect because I've been gone for way too fucking long. But first, y'all know what's coming next. Coffee. How y'all doing out there in Twitchland today? What is good? What is good? What is good? I am so sorry for my absence this weekend. My internet here at the house went down. We got a power surge. My modem got fried, and I had to wait on the delivery of a replacement. But it is here now. We are ready to fucking rock. We've been kicking some ass, getting shit loaded up on Foundry and set up, ready to go. We are looking forward to session 0 coming up on Thursday. And in the meanwhile, how you doing? Oh, goddamn, that's some good fucking coffee. We may or may not be having some guests on the voice chat live tonight. We may or may not be getting some shit done on the Foundry server side. And we may or may not have anybody other than us in the fucking meme community. But we should. We definitely should. Go ahead and launch our next millionaire mission. Talk to me. Ooh, talk to me. Alright, let's do a little faucet dive. Yeah. No, that's not the one. It's Rick wins again, and it's Rick on the mountain. Something you can eat. You can eat all of that if you're hungry enough. Hey! Might be a little less than pleasant sometimes, but you know. Now, this time I think we're going to go ahead and put it into the LP. Alright, where the fuck you at, Kevin? Not stake. Vote and claim. Damn, that's a quarter of a wax. That's almost a whole fucking penny. Woot woot! Collecting my rewards and selling my rewards. We'll go ahead and stake another 0.5. All right, do 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 do. All right, do 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 do. Oh wow, we got 2.2 wax pennies. You can tell it's been a couple of days since we checked shit. Swap the shing to the taco. Swap the shit to the taco. Then we stake up the taco so we can earn more taco. And we're gonna go ahead, sell THC to more wax. Salsa. Nah, go with the higher. Higher interest. Higher interest. Damn, we're up to almost 10 full taco staked here. That's nice. Starting to get reasonable. All right, now we are over 10. Fantastic. Yo, yo.
How are you, sir?
I am. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. Fair. I have spicy mouth right now.
I did. You'll never guess what I ate.
Chicken tendies.
No, those are gone. Long gone.
Rice and beans.
Close.
Rice and peas.
No. Beans and keens.
Beans and quinoa?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Basically rice and beans, but, swapped out the
hell of
grain.
Yeah, that's a hell of a protein fucking shot there. That's good for you.
Yeah, and had some jalapenos and some banana peppers and some chicken salt and all sorts of good stuff in there.
Nice.
It was tasty.
I'm just eating the spiciest fucking noodle cup I've ever had.
Oh, is it that one that Steven was talking about? The fucking triple spicy whatever?
It's the double spicy.
Oh, okay. Can't even handle the triple spicy. He's wimping out on the double spicy.
The triple spicy is not even available.
No, I know.
Public health hazard. But it's interesting though because one of the double spicies they have now is the one with the it's like spicy chicken, but it has a cheese base. Like I don't know. But it's so fucking spicy you can't taste the cheese at all. Which is kind of a pain in the tit. Because you just want to taste the cheese, bro.
Right.
Yeah. So I am I have most of the heavy lifting here is the modules that are being installed.
Yeah.
And it's saying that it's 79% done.
Okay.
And that 4 gigs have been transferred just of the modules. Everything else has already been transferred. At some point, it's telling me 15 minutes. Sometimes it's telling me 2 hours. Sometimes it's telling me a day. I mean, I figure it'll probably be done before the end. Well, depending on how long you stay on for, but it should be done before the end of stream, I think.
Yeah, maybe not. If not, then, I mean, it looks like I'm actually going to end up being off tomorrow, so,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good thing in that I'll have time to deal with this stuff. Bad thing in that I'm going to be missing out on, my longest day of the week as far as hours are concerned.
Oh, yeah.
And I already have a day off this week other than, it'll end up being, I basically, because we're closed on Mondays.
Yeah. So
then I'm off Tuesday. I took Wednesday off for my anniversary. I'm off Thursdays. Yeah. So yeah, it'll fucking hurt if I don't end up working tomorrow. But we had a water main break in the city, so our water's not affected because we're on well water. But we can't really open the restaurant when we're still on a boil water warning. So
no, probably not.
Oh yeah, and of course we also shut down before dinner started to pop off yesterday. So I already lost some hours from last week as well.
God damn.
Yeah, it's rough. And it's like I can't be upset at him or anything. It's not like they are at fault. It's just completely fucked up situation.
He's probably just as pissed as you are.
Yeah, absolutely. So...
from everything you've said, he sounds like a decent dude.
Yeah.
And you've also made it sound like some of the chefs you've worked for have not been decent dudes.
Absolutely also true.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are world-class pieces of shit.
Fucking believe it. Oh, man, I'm cooling down with some fucking yogurt. Now it's saying it'll be done in 4 minutes in some odd seconds. Now it's saying 10 minutes. Jeez.
So jump around. Jump around. Go get off your lazy ass. And jump around. And jump around. Jump up, and get down.
I want to get this shit done tonight. so that you can work on it tomorrow, especially if you're off. So it's really just a question of setting the server path to the right thing, but I can only do that once the upload's finished. Then I need to reboot the server because I'm changing the file path.
Yeah.
And it's hopefully I don't have to reinstall Foundry again, but I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
no, it's because I know how to use Ubuntu now. It's like it's Linux, right? And when I first started doing this, I didn't know some of the basic commands. Like some of them are similar, like to MS-DOS, right?
Yeah.
So we remember them by muscle memory, but some of them are really fucking not. So kind of one of those things, I guess. It's a question of like, you know, excuse me. Oh god, that's spicy. It's a question of figuring it out and learning the commands, and I got a really good interface here for the
It's just a question of lust.
Exactly. What are you doing for your anniversary?
Well, not getting tattoos anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because the artist finally got back to me about my stuff and had been talking about how he was going to have someone else cover it and whatnot. And yeah, basically doubled the price that we were already quoted.
Really?
So I was like, well, yeah, I can't double the budget with 3 days of fucking notice, so I guess just cancel mine.
Is your lady still going to get hers?
Yep.
Okay. And you'll just get yours later?
Yep, and from someone else.
Yeah, no, fair.
That's what you get for trying to fucking work with people that you work with.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's left the restaurant industry now and is actually working at a tattoo studio, but like that's how we knew him, was when we were waiting. So
is he like a piece of shit, or
no? Honestly, he's a pretty great guy for the most part, but and like he's still gonna do hers, hopefully at the price quoted, or he's not gonna. But like when I started asking about photorealism, he was like, oh, well, you know, let me have someone else who's more experienced with it take care of that. And I was like, yeah, cool, no problem. And, like, it's not like I didn't expect a price change, but you can't wait until 3 fucking days before and tell me.
No.
Like,
no.
We've been on this conversation for fucking months. So, I told him today, I was like, yep, just cancel mine. Because I can't afford that.
Yeah. I mean, like, tattoos are already pretty fucking expensive from what I understand, so... It's like, yeah. But I mean... Were you telling me that Okinawa was it expensive or a cheap place to get tattoos? I don't remember.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to money then.
But you didn't have very much of it.
No, but I also didn't need very much of it.
Fair. I was telling Meredith about your sushi thing, and she thought it was hilarious. But I like to think that you did have sushi while you were there.
I mean, maybe. I can't definitively say it's not possible.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, mother fucking cod goblins. My allergies have been acting up, man. Not ideal.
It's because of the sand in your clit. It's because of the sand in your clit.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, now it's saying 2 minutes.
Took my favor up to 700 today.
Fuck, I haven't claimed that game in like a week.
I missed out on a bunch too, because of the interwebs being down and whatnot. So I got hit 6 times in a row, 5, 12, 8, 19, 9, and 18.
That doesn't sound that bad. Like, considering a whole weekend of downtime?
Yeah, 2 days ago to 12 hours ago.
I mean, it sucked, but I think it could have been far worse, right?
I mean, not really. That's basically all of the scrap that I earned over that point.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, you never boosted your engineering, right? Not that you necessarily should have.
No, every time I even fucking look at increasing my engineering, I get attacked a lot more and end up making less because of it. Like, I'm perfectly content with it at 8, mining me, 1 2/3 per hour. Because yeah, when I'm gone for fucking 12 hours for work, I can come back, and most of the time, I haven't been hit 3 or 4 times to be fucking completely cleared out.
Oh, right.
Whereas if I had 10 engineering, I'm making 2.5 per hour. Then by the time I'm gone for 8 hours, like, I'm on people's radar and I'm getting hit. So it honestly makes more sense to me to just keep the engineering lower.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I upped my engineering when I was clicking fairly regularly by my standards. But, yeah. I just realized that I'd been streaming to YouTube instead of Twitch for the last 4 days.
Instead of, not in addition to?
YouTube doesn't like it when I do cookie clicker marathons. They tried to give me a strike the last time I did it.
For what?
It didn't tell me. I appealed it, and they were like, yeah, just don't do it again.
Well, how can I not do it again if you don't tell me what it is, you fucks?
I think it might have had to have something to do with the fact that, like, I wasn't really doing anything. Maybe, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Oh, God damn. Ow, motherfucker. So yeah, that's like $30 lost, which is annoying. It's not the end of the world as we know it, and I don't feel fine, but meh. Oh my god. How is it saying 3 hours now? That's not possible, because, I mean, it was 5 point something gigs and 4.81 gigs have been transferred just from the modules, and everything else is already done. I think you might have installed just one of the modules, must have been just fucking huge. I'm not sure which one. Maybe Scene Packer, whatever the fuck that is.
I have not unpacked all of the mods yet either, and can't really help you there.
Yeah, next time just install them straight to the server. That'll be simpler.
Well, I thought that I was.
I know. I mean, it's not intuitive, right? Like, if you've... I mean, like, it's just not. Because you have to connect through the web interface. But the good news, you're saying earlier that, like, what if your internet goes down? The good news is that, like, as long as you know where you made the file and what file it is, like, there's not going to stop you from sending me a file and me uploading it to a server easily. It's just that uploading 5 gigs is ridiculous. It's been going for 3 hours and 11 minutes.
And you, like... So did you just put the zip on the server and now you're extracting it, or?
Oh god, no. I unzipped it Um, I launched this thing called Windows SCP, where I logged in to the server through a UI that kind of looks like Windows Explorer. Um, and I'm copying like directory by directory. Does that make sense?
Sure, we'll say that it does.
Because if I would have unzipped it on the server, it would have just been a clusterfuck. Since we already have an established file structure and this doesn't correspond to the file structure. It's just like, meh. It ain't a big deal. But yeah, I was playing around with the what I call the Pathfinder testnet build, and it seems pretty easy to add new players. Although I think you might have to choose their passwords for them.
That seems kind of silly. Or maybe
Yeah.
I've just got their password for them to access that character, but they have their own account.
Possibly that. It's hard to tell. I mean, it seems like awesome software. It's just not the most intuitive. I mean, it's not hard. Don't get me wrong. It's like,
No, there's a learning curve to it, though.
yeah, 100%. But like, I don't know how people do this. Well, I guess that's why people are like constantly asking questions in the Discord. Because like, if you have like zero experience with like this kind of stuff, you're gonna fuck it up. Which I did at first. Alright, come on, finish up, you fucking bitch. Oh, it looks like it's almost done. Should only be 3 directories left to copy. 99%. Come on. Bro, what the fuck are you doing upstairs instead of down here, you dummy? Oh, I actually think that I'm not. I was sick, right?
Uh-huh.
I actually am not sure I had a cold. I'm starting to wonder because the night before that had happened, I slept with my CPAP for the first time in God knows how long. And I didn't bother washing it or.
Yeah, that's how you got sick.
Yeah, and there was standing water in the tank. And I never really put two and two together, believe it or not. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what made me sick.
Yeah, I would say that's on the likely side of the coin.
Yeah, so it was probably bacterial rather than viral. At least it wasn't the fucking Rona.
Yeah.
Some people here are starting to mask up again. Well, very limited numbers of people, like librarians. I mean, if you were working in a library, wouldn't you mask up? Honestly.
Yeah, maybe.
I forget what you told me about this, but when you were working in kitchens during COVID, were you wearing masks in kitchens or not?
Some.
God damn, that's crazy. I mean, that's really hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been to one of those restaurants with like an open kitchen where you can sit at the counter, like right next to the and watch them cook, kind of.
I used to work at Waffle House, sir.
Okay, I mean, it can be hot at the fucking counter.
Yeah.
Imagine being in the fucking kitchen. Well, you don't need to imagine, do you?
No.
Alright, I'm going quiet for a minute, because this is done. I'm just gonna mute myself. Actually, I don't need to mute myself, but I just need to make sure I copied everything. Then I need to reboot the server. Okay. So... Modules... Modules is copied. Systems is copied. Tudor Saga uploads is copied. Worlds. Was Worlds copied? Galil is there. Now... Config. Fuck is this storage.json thing you have here? I copy that. I have a feeling I might fuck something up. Alright, let's try this. Terminate session and close application without saving a workspace. Okay, sure. My workspace. Okay, let's reboot the server. Ugh, please work, you damn bitch. Hey, dummy. What are you doing down there? Oh, do you want a treat? I have a bunch of your arthritis treats here. Hey? Look. Do you not smell this goodness, Rogie?
No, I do not.
Are you sure you want to power off the server? Yes. Sure. Come on, bitch.
Beautiful.
What?
Even though I took the weekend off by force, I'm still on track with the daily meme posts, and I just actually scheduled number 15.
God damn, I need to catch up to that. Alright, now I need to do some stuff, because I think I need to reboot the, PM2, SSH, Foundry at 5. 224.236. PM2 status. Foundry is errored. Okay. PM2 restart. Foundry. Am I gonna have to go fucking long in the JSON again? PM2 status. Yeah, I need to fuck around with the JSON again. Okay. That should be simple. What did it tell me to do last time? It's actually a super simple fix. Why can I not see my mouse? Okay, so just do this. ls foundry user data .s foundry user data .s. Pounds. Slash ls slash foundry slash nano tilde dot pm2 slash.
All right, we're actually going to straight publish one.
Nice. Do.
Bididoo. Bididoo.
What did I just fuck up?
Everything, everything.
Kind of feels that way. Fucking hate it every time this fucking happens.
Oh yeah, I can tell you haven't been in the community in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even logged into fucking Peaked like the entire week, I don't think. SSH Foundry. What do I do again?
Yeah, looks like it's been 16 days since your last post.
That sounds like more than it should be. Okay. SSH Foundry at 5.161. What? 224. 236. Password. Okay, so now I just gotta do this fucking bullshit. PM2 status. Okay. PM2 logs Foundry. Blah blah blah. Loader 1080. home/foundry. The search could be hers and specify files in the wrong directory. PM2. Edit foundry. Sudo PM2 edit foundry. /p. Oh. The wrong fucking.
Really wish I could get these fucking hive bots to work so I didn't have to do all of this shit by hand.
The irony of that statement is lost on me right now. Okay. Why is the fucking command that worked last time not fucking working?
Operator error.
Possibly. But I don't think so, actually. Nano, okay. Delta. Alright. Oh, because it's gonna be here. LS. CD. M2 LS. Hey. PM2 delete boundary. PM2 save. PM2 static. PM2 save force. PM2 this. Recommended legislation. So it's gonna be
Odd.
right. So node boundary resource app JS datapad boundary go to server file. The good news is that when I reboot, Galil is. Did you set a password for Game Master or not?
No.
Please tell me everything's there.
Alright, so I just claimed my last 38.798 SPS and then started the unstaking process on it.
Did the price go up at all?
I have no idea.
Yes. So you have scenes in Alea, intro, King at Last, Western Bridge. That's all.
Yes, don't be looking through those, though.
No, I'm not looking through. I just need to make sure they're there.
No, I know.
Look at the...
No, I know. I got you. And yeah, no, it sounds like we're fucking good. That's awesome.
No, we're not good yet. We'll be good very shortly.
Sounds like we're good-ish. Whatever, fucker.
Don't fucking jinx this. Don't jinx it just yet. Because I still have to fix the JSON.
How are you going to fix JSON? You going to send Freddy in after him?
Oh, man. That was a bleak pun.
Yeah, it was.
Main.js data path equals home foundry data. Again. Don't see why I would though. Then it's name. God, sometimes the syntax feels so fucking redundant. Current process list does not synchronize with save list. Piece found saved. Successfully saved it. Okay, piece found into list. Fine. I need to test this. Damn. Oh, just close fucking. Okay, there we go. If it works now, then we should be good.
Just remember, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid.
It ain't stupid, it's redundant. Alright, how about it? Oh. God damn. I didn't even load up the fucking stream. God damn. How long till you can change your fucking name back?
Still a while.
God damn. Oof. My knee done hurt. Ugh.
Well, what you done did do you make your knee hurt?
Getting old.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Do your knees never crack in the morning?
Not so much. Not like on a daily basis, and not typically like morning related, more like random. And when they do, it's usually one, and it's fucking painful.
Are you sure you don't have femoral patellary syndrome?
I mean, they told me I had PFPS when I was in the Marine Corps, which sounds similar and yet not the same.
If your knee is bent for a long time, do you sometimes have to unbent it to end excruciating pain?
Not so much. More... It's more if they're straight.
No. It's like the opposite.
Because my legs are pretty much never bent for long periods of time.
Fair point. And I have a... do you still say sit Indian style? Because that's how I sit a lot of the time.
Never have.
I'm like in a fucking chair sitting that way.
Yeah, no, not my thing. Like, feet dangling, cross, uncross, kick shit, play with the carpet, whatever.
Well, you're a motherfucking Marine.
Yeah.
They taught you manners in the Marine Corps.
No.
Okay. So that's done.
He was.
Now.
He's trying to make.
God damn it! Shut up. Not you.
Oh no! For a second there, I was getting excited. I heard that voice coming on from your side, and I thought that Steven was joining us.
I wish Steven was here. Where is he? I haven't spoken to him in fucking forever.
I don't know, man. I've been fucking gone for the whole weekend.
Point, and I don't even fucking know what happened most of the weekend. It's all a blur. Sons of bitches, hams are. Okay, I just need to get my fucking. I need to update this bullshit. Alright. But 17. Yeah. Okay. One. God damn, there has to be a better way of doing this. I just need to build a bot to scrape the API. Not enough time in the fucking day. 3, 4, 5. More Ricks home. You. Eight. So who's playing in total right now?
All of the people that you know about, and then one person that's still a surprise to you.
Is Crystal gonna be playing with?
No. We've lost Crystal. We've also lost the other person that was going to be a surprise to you, who is a IRL coworker, but she's just gotten too busy, and is kind of in a little bit of a flux situation with jobs. So she might be joining the campaign after things calm down a little bit and coming in. And hopefully she will at least be able to attend session 1. Because her character does have some very important information to offer that
doesn't get offered otherwise.
Exactly.
Interesting. And the campaign is not designed for another character to offer that information if ever that person's not there, right?
I mean, most cases there are some kind of fail-safes, and it's not like this is particularly necessary. It's just kind of important in the big picture.
Yeah.
And so since I did have that character played, I wanted to, like, and I put the work in to get that note out there. I wanted to make sure that y'all at least got it.
Will you NPC the character if that person can't show up or not?
No, probably not. Maybe. I don't know. That's one of the things I've been thinking of. I've been planning out the exact way that session 1's going to go a little bit more.
Nice. How many of those many scenes that I saw do you think we're gonna go through?
That's entirely up to you guys.
Well, not entirely.
You're right. Part of it is up to the dice.
So Steven is going to be there every second week?
Yes.
Okay. So wait, is he going to be there for sessions 0 and 1 or like?
No, 0 and 2. That's how every other week works.
No, I know, but I just didn't know if it would like if he'd be able to make it for the 0 and the 1.
No, which actually that part is also written into 1. So, like.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's gonna work out pretty well. I would still like to get 1 or 2 more in. But I don't feel like it's the end of the world if we don't.
Isn't one of the challenges though that like if you get someone flaky in, there's like always the risk that they'll basically stop playing their character and then we're gonna be fucked because the character will just disappear?
I mean, kind of, yeah. That's the biggest issue with D&D in general.
No, I know, but it didn't happen to me all that much growing up. So that's why I asked. So what are the classes right now? Or can you tell me the characters and their classes? Because I'm just like blanking right now.
I mean, you do have the information. It's in the DM lore page.
Yeah, but I'm tabulating a spreadsheet right now. So, Brother Bonk is playing, right? Or was that... No, that's Sharn, right?
Yeah.
Brother Bonk? Okay, Steve is playing... Is Steve playing the poker dude?
No, Steve's playing Lilith.
Okay, is the poker dude being played?
Yep.
Oh, good. I don't know by whom, though. Is that the surprise person?
Yep.
Ah.
Poker Dude also does have a name.
Yeah, I just can't recall it right now.
How can you not remember Seamus O'Connor?
Alright, Seamus. I like that name. So who's the muscle? And am I the muscle?
You're the tank, you and Brother Bonk.
Who's more tanky, me or Bonky?
You. Oh, by the way, so you can't sleep in your armor, of course.
I know.
But you do sleep with your shield as a blanket.
That's an eccentricity.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean by, like, Fairheart is a shield paladin. Like, He's all about his shield, and therefore your shield isn't even so much for you as for everyone around you.
Do other people ever sleep under my shield with me?
Well, no, it's not big like that. What I mean is, like, while you are resting, you're gonna have to remove your armor, but I'm still gonna give you a +1 to AC from your shield because it will, cover your body.
That's pretty funny, actually.
And yeah, so like you're sleeping literally, your feet sticking out, and you're kind of vampire pose with the shield just across your chest. Like, I think that's fucking great.
Oh yeah. I mean, it seems like Kevin Fairheart's a weird motherfucker.
Yeah, just a wee tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so that Kevin fucker is playing a human paladin. Ben has a goblin witch. Sharn is an orc monk. Steven is an elf druid. And then, of course, we have a human sorcerer.
Okay, and the tank doesn't have an offensive weapon.
Oh, yeah, you do.
But yes, I know I can...
You have a shield and you have a hand. That is offensive weapons right there.
Fair. Has Fairheart ever... I mean, the answer has to be yes. He's trained with weapons in his life, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a paladin. He is trained in all simple and martial weapons. He just does not really believe in using a weapon. A shield is the only weapon you need.
Fair enough. Until otherwise. If otherwise ever. No.
It just sucks that most of the players that we lost are females. Like, I don't want Sharn to feel like she is the token female in the group. I was actually very excited that we were going to have, like, 4 and 3.
Yeah, now we're gonna have...
Now it's 5 and 1.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a traditional D&D game.
It does sound more like a traditional D&D game. That's an unfortunate stereotype that I was really excited to be breaking.
It's kind of unrealistic that there's a woman at the table. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. No, but I mean, like, you do have a plan should people want to join the party at a later date, I presume, right?
Yeah. And there might be, like, individual sessions where I can't work somebody in because you guys are, like, sectioned off from the rest of the world and you're, like, hard at work doing something. But in general, yeah, it wouldn't be a problem to bring people in pretty much any time.
Now, one interesting story. What is the contingency in case a character dies?
I don't know what you mean.
Does that player come back with a new character in the
case by case basis? But yeah, generally.
Okay.
But also the contingency in case a player dies. No, it's when a character dies.
No, I know, but like D&D Pathfinder is a game where characters die less than in other games, like Cyber, for example.
Newer D&D is a game where players die less frequently than older D&D. And that's because power creep is a real thing, but also because the game has shifted away from certain things and more towards certain things. I'm still a pretty old school DM. And this is something we'll be going over in detail in session 0, but I am I'm the style of DM that I am always rooting for the players. And I want the things that y'all try to work. And the reason why I will occasionally fudge rolls or make things happen to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, to give you a little bit of a lift up, and to help you have the best experience and tell the best story. Because I am setting up a situation that is bleak as fuck for you guys.
I'm sure of it. I'm looking.
I am a big fan of the players. The world is fucking not.
No, I mean that's my kind of world too. But yeah, no, it's just like, as I'm learning to DM, like,
I think it's a good idea for every character to have an idea of what kind of character they would like to play next, or in the future or whatnot. But I'm not going to be having players have a backup character already rolled up, partially because that, I feel, takes away from your desire to play the character that you already have. Sometimes you get more excited about the other idea that you just rolled up, and it kind of takes your attention. And also because, when you die, I do want you to feel like you are out for a little while. So when a character dies, typically speaking, the player will then begin rolling up a new character and can rejoin whenever I can work them back in. But I definitely want there to be, like, a beat where they're not there.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense. No, I'm just like, I've been watching online games and reading resources, and in Cyberpunk Red, it's pretty much a given that you have a backup character that is somehow related to your current character, because character death is just so frequent. Some might say too frequent, actually.
And I feel like there would be some that would say that it's still too frequent in D&D and Pathfinder nowadays. There would definitely be some that would say that it would happen too frequent in my game. And I would say to them, go play someone else's game then.
Yeah.
Like,
no, 100%.
There are also people who would say that there's not enough. And I would be one of those. Like, I wanna push those numbers higher. Those are rookie numbers.
But at the same time, like, how is it different for you now that there are broader ambitions tied to this story?
None.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel like changing the story to appeal to a broader audience is actually going to appeal to a broader audience. It's just going to make the story less appealing.
What I mean is, like, if for some reason I do something really stupid, or I get just critical failure after critical failure, and Fearheart dies in session 3, how does that affect your story?
It really doesn't. Like I said, Fairheart is not actually instrumental to the story beyond the very first scene and being the kind of beacon to rally around.
But I get that, but don't you need, for the entire campaign in theory, one character who's somehow connected back to the House of Tudor, or am I just completely off the mark in saying that?
In order for the campaign to actually follow the arc that I envision, it's certainly helpful.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not necessary, because no matter what, everything's always going to come down to player agency. Y'all do not have to follow this storyline at all. The only time you are locked in and there is really very little character choice about anything is the fact that you are all starting at the wedding. Now, when the wedding begins and I describe the scene that I describe, and if y'all want to react in some completely bullshit other direction, we're going to go that way. Like, we're going to follow what y'all do. I have a trail of breadcrumbs laid out. But if y'all choose not to follow it, I mean, whatever. We'll do that, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean. Like, Kevin or Fairheart is not at all necessary. His only point where he is like super important is at the wedding for actually gathering the team, and he will be kind of placed in charge by Tudor. And that's part of the reason why he has that personality that we've already discussed about not really being sure of himself, not wanting to be the one in charge, is because I don't want anybody at the table to feel like, oh, we have to follow Tudor or Kevin and he's the party leader just because he was assigned to be the party leader. No, you were assigned to be the party leader, and at first fucking chance to let someone else take that job, you're going to abdicate and say, no, take it.
Yeah, no, I kind of got that part, but again, though, it depends on the character arc. Like, and I mean, that also depends on you, but when I've played characters in the past, I've liked the notion of characters embarking on journeys of self-discovery, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know where he's gonna end up, you know what I mean?
Neither do I.
Mm-hmm.
I know where he is right now, and that's exactly the same with all of them. Some of them I know more, some of them I know less about how they got here, but yeah, that's exactly it. Is I know where the characters are at right now, and I know how a lot of different things are going to be working out in the near future. Things that are going to be happening. I don't know what y'all's responses to them are going to be. I have, like I said, I have a trail set out, and I hope that y'all follow it. And it shouldn't be too difficult to follow. But there's definitely going to be a whole lot of mystery and intrigue going on, trying to figure out what the fuck is actually happening. And, you know, there are steps in that process that I'm not sure yet how you're going to figure out, because I have to wait and see how you respond to certain things so that I can give you certain other things to see how, like, there's the information I want you to know. There is the actually false information that is present in the world, and yes, there is some of that.
Well, I hope so.
And yeah, I'm very excited. Like, the arcs are developing.
Yeah. No, yeah. That makes sense. Do we cross a proverbial Rubicon during session 1 or not? In normal, like, you know.
In the context in which you are asking, no.
Okay.
I believe you're using that as in, like, the point of no turning back, right?
That or a situation that creates, I guess you'd say, path dependency. Like absolute path dependency, like determinism.
No.
Okay, so there's no lock-in during session 1 possible.
No. Basically, like I said, it's a trail of breadcrumbs that extends out, and y'all can follow that trail of breadcrumbs as far as you feel comfortable with. And then the idea is that you would return to the city with that information to report back and then potentially learn more. But even that is not, like, guaranteed or necessary. Y'all do what y'all do.
Someone could be like, fuck that. I don't know even know if you can answer this before session 0. Does someone in the party already dislike Tudor?
No.
Okay.
No, actually, none of the NPCs, or sorry, none of the potential PCs really have much of an opinion formed about Tudor at all, other than Drusilla. And even she is not so much an opinion about Tudor as an opinion that the princess should not be getting married. She's too young. By the way, Princess Viara. We are changing her name from Sophia because it's just too tropey. Which means I have a lot of fucking editing to do once I can get back into Foundry and go through and change all of the notes and everything from Sophia to Viara.
The good thing is you can get back into Foundry right now.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Oh, wait, you didn't know I told you that like a half an hour ago?
Well, I had heard you say that it was up, but I thought you said there was something else that you needed to do.
Oh, no. You've been good for about a half hour now. Oh, just go to the website. I'm going to connect it to the domain. I just haven't had a chance yet. I just need to point the domain at the right port on the thingy, on the server.
But, okay, shit, how do I get...
No, you need to go to 5.1, you need to go to the server address to do things. The 5.161. Whatever.
Okay.
Like, that's where you need to basically do everything. Otherwise, it just ain't gonna stick. Why can't I upload an image right now? Upload image. Upload an import.
There is currently no active game session. Please wait for the host to configure the world and then refresh the page.
Go back? Wait, is that because I'm inside, hold on. I might be inside Galil. I'm good. Just put the administrator password in, you should... I mean, I'm seeing Galil right now. I'm not in it, but... Yeah, there you are. So, before you click through, since there's a delay, before you enter his DM, let me show you something real quick. If you haven't noticed it already. I think the delay is a bit long, though. What's happening on your end? Feels like nothing's moving.
It's because nothing's moving. You said hold up before I click into Galil and you started talking.
No, click into Galil. Sorry, I meant don't log in as DM just yet. Like, just click, like, press play on Galil. But, like, to launch it. But, you know, after that where you click through as DM.
Oh, current player 0 out of 1?
Yes, if you go to where you would go to DM, that drop down up there.
Okay, I got a blank space and Game Master.
Yeah, there's a delay, like I said. You can add a player there.
How?
Oh, there's a delay. I can't tell you because of the delay. I was doing it fucking earlier and... but you're in Galil right now. Can't fucking do it. I did it in the testnet one. What did I do again? What if you click return to setup? So literally just doing this for... Yeah, no, it has to be from the Galil page. That's where you add the player. Or wait, let me go in. Actually, do you mind?
Go ahead.
The fuck was it? Or is it after the click through, possibly? Game setting. User management. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember where it is now. Let me log out so you can log back in. Give me a sec. Oh, are you in the world right now?
No.
Okay, so I'll disconnect. Okay, now you can go to Glial. Go in there. And there'll be a cog at the top right once it's loaded. And you'll want to click on user management. And then create additional user under Game Master. So those of y'all, I'll send you one to put for me in DM right now. Case sensitive. You just generate it. There. But you might want to put me as assistant DM if I need to modify things. I don't remember what the setting was you wanted me as. And I guess you'd want to do the same for Ben. I don't know if anyone else was gonna. Oh, you're just gonna write those down, I guess? The ones you put in, or they'll be generic or whatever?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. So upload from computer 0919. I don't know if you have to do them all now. Probably not. But wouldn't it be a stupid idea? Do you plan on potentially ever having a guest player who might just be there for a session or two?
Yeah.
Or is that... Then you might want to create like guest 1 and guest 2. Or I guess they could have their login. It doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Does it work slower on the when you're doing it on?
Yes.
That's cool. Annoying. Okay. I've decided that I am more of an okay with botting.
Okay.
And I am gonna start botting pretty much everything.
Okay.
Unless a project is respectful of its community
Are you gonna share your bots?
with you.
Well, yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck everybody else. Except
I
maybe
mean, like,
Steven.
I'll share.
Or Meredith
No, I
or
mean, I'll share
Sean.
them.
Or Ben.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna like sell them. Although I guess I would make a custom bot for someone if they wanted to buy me a beer. I mean, I'll make you a custom bot for free, big man. But it's like creating a botnet is so much easier than you think on Wax anyway. Like creating 200 Wax accounts is 1,000 Wax, right?
Okay.
Like five wax an account. Like just imagine having them all fucking clicking away at alien worlds all day. Like a drill is like 8 wax, so 13 wax per bot. TLM is like 3 to a wax, so you'd need 36 TLM. 36 TLM would be how many mines? 36 TLM would be 0.02 1,800 mines divided by 3 minutes. 600 minutes of botting, and you've pretty much amortized your investment. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point your accounts are probably going to get shut down, but chances are you'll make your crypto back before.
Why are you not fucking working? There we go.
And you know, the interesting thing is, like, I had resisted programming in Python because I know Steven knows it, so I thought it was kind of redundant. But Python is pretty much the best language to do Waxbot. And probably Hivebots too. And it's so easy to do stuff like, you know, just simulating the user moving their mouse, or like putting a variable timer so that they're not just clicking every X seconds, but rather, you know, X to Y seconds.
Yeah.
It's a lot of interesting shit. It's also a really good way of paying server fees. Not that they're expensive, but...
Yeah, I'm definitely glad to not be having to fucking remake everything. Like, I was ready to.
Yeah, I don't understand where the misunderstanding was. What was I saying that wasn't clear to you?
Oh.
Like, about the... Okay. So I was, like, so confused. I was like, what am I saying that's not making sense? Why does he want to rebuild this when I can just fucking copy it? Hi.
Because, like, I had already had to, like, you saw what I... Well, you probably weren't watching, but how I just changed the picture for Underfoot here.
Yeah.
Like, even though I've already got it on my computer, I had to, like, upload it into Foundry, regardless of whether on the server or on my computer, but I had to put it into Foundry so that it was recognized by the program.
Pretty sure it's already there. If it was in the folder on your computer.
Okay, but now I'm not even talking about the folder that I sent you. I'm talking about once I make the picture of the Mini, I have to bring it into Foundry. I can't just load it from my computer into Foundry. I have to upload it into Foundry first.
100%. Yep.
So
100%.
with doing all of that, I thought it was already going to the server.
Okay, now I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
And like now, I think it will be. Like anything that I add in from this point forward comes off of my computer, goes to the server, or I mean, doesn't come off, but copies off of my computer, goes onto the server. And then I can
Yeah.
safely delete it off my hard drive once it's no longer necessary, right?
I would keep it for a bit just in case we
Yeah,
have
I'm
an
not
issue.
planning to actually delete shit because everything's on my portable, which I just cleared out, so I don't need to. I've got, Terra. But
But just as an example, what did you just upload? So I can go, and where did, well, do you know where you uploaded it to?
Two-Door Saga Uploads is the name of the folder within Foundry.
Yeah, I know where that one is.
And it's the
So,
underfoot screenshot.
Tier system underfoot screenshot. Yep. Yeah, like 6 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Yeah, it's there. It's on the server. Ooh, perfect. So we actually know that's working.
Yes.
Yeah, feel free to organize the directories however you want, whatever. Try to keep it in the Foundry directory if you can. But
Oh yeah, I won't be backing out and then like where that Two-Door Saga uploads is, that's pretty much like everything's going into there.
No, but if you want to start working on another world, just make another file.
Why in the fuck would I want to do that? I spent 30 years working on this one.
I don't know. What if you want to do a one shot? Fuck Divine.
I'll do a one shot in this world, thank you. No, I'm not actually upset at you or anything. I just thought it was funny. Like, I have no intention on building another fucking world right now, sir.
What if you needed a world that wasn't a fucking cube?
Then I would abandon that project. Yeah, I'm not saying that there cannot be any other worlds, but I have no interest whatsoever in trying to create another world from scratch. I've had so much fun and trouble with this one that...
Yeah, it's like, the world, the cyberpunk world I'm building, because I don't like Night City, is not nearly as complicated as yours, because it's like, based on the real world. I don't have to, I just have to do like politics and borders.
Yeah. And it's also fairly fresh. I mean, you just started on it. It will get more complicated over time as you work on it more.
I mean, it's already fucking complicated. How do I decide what part of the former Russia got eaten up by Poland versus Lithuania versus Ukraine, How do I just...
I was gonna say, that sounds like the type of question that I have no idea where you're gonna pull reasonable answers from, and that's part of the reason why I've stayed away from really anything Earth-like. Like Galil is not Earth.
Well, I mean, I can do it pretty easily on the basis of fucking...
On the basis of fucking, that's a good basis.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking great. No, but on the basis of, current internal borders that sort of, kind of mirror, ethnic groups in contemporary Russia, because, Russia, most citizens of the Russian Federation are not ethnically Russian.
Okay.
They're like, Tajiks or fucking Cossacks or Tatars. So many different fucking groups that just got sucked up by the Russians at some point or another. trust in life. Dog and rig. As a former trucker, because I play long haulers and run long haulers competition, and I make trucker life NFTs. How's this for a caption? It's a lonely road out there, but thankfully there are two things you can trust in life: your dog and your rig. Is that accurate?
Say it again. It sounded like it.
It's a lonely road out there. Thankfully, there are two things you can trust in life: your dog and your rig.
I would say they're in the correct order also, because you can definitely trust your dog more often than you can trust your rig. Just because, mechanical issues.
A real trucker told me, as I was riding this, that those are in the proper order. I'll send you mid 11, even though you're not a fucking trucker. Look, you're a trucker, but not a fake trucker. I mint 21 of them. Create. Wait for them to have mint numbers.
Now, would it be possible or advisable, do you think this might be the best way to do things? Because I was thinking about the actual process of streaming it. What if we set you up another Foundry account? Since you do have multiple machines, you can run one of the accounts on the streaming rig. And that is just capturing, like, consistently, not player specific, but just player, like, view of Foundry and whatnot. So basically, that is what is actually going to be broadcasted, is just a kind of generic player view of everything that's going on. And then...
How would we get that generic player view?
Because you would just load in as a player in the campaign.
Oh, even though the player doesn't exist, basically.
Exactly. Right? A player with no character.
Okay, that's possible.
And then I figured because you've already got the StreamYard stuff and the familiarity with that, you could actually set up the stream, and I'll just give you the address to where to stream it to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fairly simple way to go about things, but I wasn't sure if it would actually work.
What I need to do that is I would need the YouTube and Twitch logins.
Yep.
And I guess we'd have to 2FA every 30 days.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should practice that tomorrow night on...
Yeah, I'll definitely, especially if I'm not going to be working tomorrow, then I will work on that off stream so that I'm not sharing that information with the world at large. But yeah, I'll definitely figure it out and get it to you. And then we can test that out. And I figure we'll probably still be doing the voice over Discord.
That won't work. With StreamYards?
It can't capture audio? Okay.
It can capture audio, but, I mean, not really over Discord, and it'd be kind of redundant to do it over Discord, because if we did it over Discord, like, inside StreamYards, first of all, it has the echo mitigation already built into it. Second of all, it's real time, right? So if we were piping audio in from Discord, there'd be a delay between the game being streamed from one computer and the audio being pulled from the Discord. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we'll just do audio through StreamYards instead.
Yeah. The only
Okay.
thing the only thing I need to figure out, and I hope, I mean, in session 0, you probably won't have too many sound effects, right?
In session 0, we're not even going to be really in Foundry. Like, I'll probably load it up and we'll run through some things like basics on how to operate the system. But yeah, session 0 is literally session 0. We're not even loading the wedding.
Well, we said we would if ever. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna talk about stuff, and we'll probably like load to where everybody is and shit like that. But like, we're not doing the wedding in session 0. That is session 1.
Yeah. Yeah. No. The only thing that we have to figure out, and we can figure it out tomorrow, and then in session 0, and it doesn't matter if it's not working perfectly for session 0, is whether is whether StreamYards will automatically pick up the audio, or whether I have to pipe it in from a. Anyway, you don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Rogue, here's a giant treat. Rogue, you want your treat? Want me to throw it at you? There. No. Oh my fucking god, dude! I didn't tell. Obviously, we didn't speak, but yesterday Meredith and I went to get ice cream, and fucking ice cream shop was fucking out of ice cream.
What?
No, it's because it's a pharmacy that does artisanal ice cream at the coffee bar. And they had just changed flavors that day, and they hadn't gotten it in from the main location yet, if that makes sense. So they sort of ran out, I guess, because they ran out of the vanilla, which they should always have, but they also didn't have the new flavor, which is melon soda. But anyway, Meredith and I are kind of bummed. There are children literally crying because they can't have ice cream.
No surprise there.
But so Meredith's like, hey, it's Pizza Fest. Do you want to walk to this place that we'd never been to? It's called Sinatra's. It's really close by. Fucking.
That's hilarious. Sinatra's is the restaurant that I was working at when Rebecca and I met.
That's a strange coincidence. I gotta tell Meredith. Did they serve pizza?
No.
Italian?
Yes.
Close enough. But
like homemade marinara, homemade bruschetta, like a little bit upscale, not like fine dining, but good Italian.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Rogue is going crazy for these like new.
I hear her.
It's medicine. It's for her joints. She's had 15 boiled liver treats a day.
Oh wow! Yeah, that Rogue is in fucking hog heaven, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no. Okay, so we go to the pizza place, right? So all like not all the pizzerias, but like most of the good pizzerias in town are having they put out a special pie or a special slice for the month. The ones that do individual slices, and you vote on them. And a portion of each slice goes to, I think it's battered women this year. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't really matter. Or it might vary from restaurant to restaurant, but either way. We'd never been to this place before, and I just keep dreaming of this. I have to order one of these, like an entire pie. It was hot honey and like slathered with hot honey, mixed with pesto, with really crispy pepperoni cup type pepperonis, over mozzarella and Gran Padano with a sesame crust. It is so fucking good. Like, dude.
Nice.
But $6 a slice for pizza seems a little bit much.
Yeah, unless it's a really big slice of really good ass pizza.
It was not that big of a slice. I'd say it was like the equivalent of a regular slice from maybe a 14 or a 16 inch. But I think $2 of that was for the battered women or whatever, so. Oh, well, you just fucking spoiled it for me, dude.
What?
Who's playing Seamus?
Did I?
Yeah.
How?
I'm a admin or a mod. I just got the alert.
Oh. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be possible to fucking actually keep it. It's also, like, on the player list and everything like that. But yeah, we got Jim.
You shouldn't have said it.
Oh, you were the only person I was trying to keep in the dark about that.
That's going to be interesting. Jim and I don't know each other, but I have a feeling Jim and I would potentially get on well.
I'm absolutely certain that you will.
Yeah. He seems like a cynical bastard. In the best possible way.
All right, so when we do launch Session 0, I think actually the best way to start is going to be you kind of take over and help everyone get connected. I've already given out the usernames and passwords that they're going to need for, like, this that we just set up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're going to have to get them the links to get in and everything like that.
Yeah, I have no issue with that. Should we just... Will we just put it in a private players only channel on Discord? Should we do an email list with reminders about sessions? What?
I don't hate an email list. That's also something we can actually figure out at Session 0.
Yeah.
But I do have in the Dragon Memories Discord, I do have the Two Door Saga channel folder, and then every player has a character only chat like the one that we've been talking in.
Yeah, the only problem is I can see all of them.
Well, yeah, that's fine because you're a mod, you're an admin, so.
Yeah, but